Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, I've been licking my wounds, all the mistakes that I made on the last trading day. I'm looking forward to Friday to redeem myself. And I have resolved that I would try to control my impulse to take risky trades. I get tempted sometimes, so I've broken my New Year resolution already. And I hope that you guys are also able to keep some amount of discipline in how you do your investing. Now that said, today I want to talk about an opportunity that I see in the horizon, and it's not something that could happen overnight, but it's something that may unfold over the next weeks and maybe a couple of months. And I'm talking about Bitcoin, but at the same time, remember, I'm not the kind of person who would like to have a Bitcoin wallet and keep the passkey and other things and look at all those complications. So I'm going to look at Bitcoin, what is happening there, and then bring it into the stock exchange. And I'll show you some interesting opportunity that you could look at. And of course, these are my personal opinions and not financial advice. So guys, you think about it yourself, look at your own risk profile and what you want to do. And as you've already seen, in the last trading day, I made a fool of myself by buying Rigetti. I didn't know that just a casual remark from Jensen Wong would make it all crash so bad. So keep that in mind when I'm talking about various ideas, because you have to test it yourself before you do it. Now that said, let's get started. Well friends, welcome back, and here is the chart for Bitcoin. And each of these candles is a one-day candle, and as you can see here, I have drawn what is head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder patterns are basically bearish, and if I was to look at the target price for this head and shoulder pattern, okay, I'll take it up to here and I'll make a rough calculation. I'll clone this, color differently, and pull it down. So we are looking at a drop which will coincide with where the 200-day exponential is which is around $78,000, $78,100 or $78,200, something in that range. So that's what this target points to. Now, if we were to analyze how Bitcoin has moved, it has had a lot of consolidation, and then it broke out of the consolidation. So this is a very big support, because the consolidation took place all the way from 6th of March and exited on 6th of November. So that's a huge consolidation. And after the consolidation, when it broke out, it took only 6 days for it to go all the way from 69,413 to 88,938. So just 5 days for that gain. And after that, it consolidated for 7 days before it went up from somewhere around 87,025 to all the way to 91,886. So as you can see, the jump out here was very less compared to the number of days it took, and the jump up here was very huge compared to the number of days it took. So what it means is that if we did fall down, so tomorrow I'm going to be watching if we fall down below 91,487, which means that the minor resistance out here is going to be at play, that is 87,404. that will come into play. And if we broke through that, our head and shoulder target is taking us to somewhere around 78,100 or 78,200, and that corresponds to our 200-day exponential moving average as well, which is this yellow line that you see out here. So I would more or less expect us to bounce back from that, but because this ascent was very sharp, I think when we fall down below 87,200, it's going to be very rapid, and the chances of it coming and hitting the support out here is very, very high. So this support is 73,328. So assume 73,300 as a support. So it could come all the way down there before going up again. And remember, apart from this head and shoulder pattern, we also have the fact that the altcoin season is going to begin. This is the trend for Bitcoin, where Bitcoin gives up the gains and altcoins start picking up. And after the consolidation, if we retest this level out here, then we are likely to jump back up again. And if we did jump back up again, I think that is going to mark a new high. That's how I'm looking at it. So in the short term, what we are looking for is, first of all, tomorrow morning we want to see if Bitcoin breaks down below 91,487. If it does that, then our plan comes into play. If it doesn't, then we'll reassess everything. This whole thesis will be useless because Bitcoin is going to go upwards. Now, having said that, let me introduce you to how we are going to play this without having to actually buy Bitcoin and put it in our wallet or open a Coinbase account or something like that. This is where we come across IBIT, which is the iShares Bitcoin Trust. And you can see that it has got the same consolidation pattern out here that we saw on Bitcoin. So if you draw a line out here, you'll see the consolidation out here. And then this actually had a gap up, and it forms more or less the same pattern. So if Bitcoin falls, IBIT will also fall. So one way, safest way of doing this would be to buy IBIT and sell a covered call at this price level. And as the price starts going down, IBIT, what you can do is you could buy IBIT and sell a covered call with a strike price of the current market price, get it in the money, and wait for the Bitcoin to fall. However, I wouldn't start that strategy until I find that Bitcoin has dropped below the line of support that we have out here. So first, I want to look at it falling below 91,487 and then buy the ETF and then sell a covered call on it. That's the way I would handle, because I want to be super safe. And otherwise, if you're not that super safe, maybe you could try to short IBIT, and that's your lookout. It's just an idea that I'm throwing out there. Check it out yourself and see if it's something that you would like to do and if it suits your risk appetite. Because once that happens, what will happen is that the covered call is going to gain value as Bitcoin drops. And by the time it comes down here, you would have collected a lot of money. And then you can use the same money to buy IBIT at this stage, where once there is a bounce back. You have to wait for the bounce back, because if the bounce back doesn't happen, then it's going to fall down further. So check for the bounce back and then buy. That's what I would do. So I'm going to check this out tomorrow when the market opens and see what's happening with this with Bitcoin USD combo. And I would like to hear from you guys what you think. Do you think this is something you would like to do? Or if any of you are already into Bitcoin and you think this is again another stupid crazy idea, please put it in the comment section so that I can get a feel of what I'm missing. With that, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.